On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, and you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Using the quick game.
I really like the slot receiver. I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Banks. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving...
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run. Played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Now, 4th down.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
The short hands, it's Love. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nice move to keep running. All kinds of running room. Oh, big juke to get past. A huge play, just a breath away from taking it to the house, but they are in business at at the 4. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Defense in press coverage. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Runs for the tackle. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. They'll send out the kicker here. Absolutely perfect.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Going for the big play. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCray. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And stampeding through the defense. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. To the air, it's Carr. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Slides away. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And the try is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Give to the running back. The ball pops out. The defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Headed to the end zone. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. From the gun, looking for a man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Incomplete. Now, a 4th down.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Going to try to get it himself. Got all he needed for the 1st down, and then he gets down on the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Pressure coming. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. He makes the connection. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. He's going to pass. Scrambling away. He chucks one out to the right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Memphis. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Notre Dame, 14. Memphis, 10.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
And that's a big gain down the field, and the big fella was wide open. I tell you what, nobody around, the defense kind of lost sight of him, and he took full advantage.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good.
And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moss. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 4 over Southern Miss. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's got it. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll go with the 5 wide outset on 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Back to the air one more time. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. On the move. They're scrambling to get to the line quickly for this big 4th down attempt. A designed run for the quarterback. And the Tigers get enough to move the chains.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your own line, I say go for it every time.
And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2.
4th down coming up.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
I think sometimes you can overthink things a little bit as a play caller. And on 4th down, I know you got a receiver who's really fast, and you're trying to get him the football and see if he can get to the perimeter of the field. But the defense...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On the ground, it's Love. The pirouette on the run. Smashes through the tackle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air, it's Carr. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught over the middle, it's Love. Makes a grab and he's dragged down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time for one final play in this half. It's a flea flicker. Pocket starts to collapse. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll try to pick up the first. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Banks.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Second down coming up. The give to the single back. It's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Looking for room. It's Love. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for a block. It's Hawkins. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Lets it fly. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Running toward the tape. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Gets it out quickly.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Looking to throw for it. The quick out. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Feeling some heat. And it's slipped out. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Grab behind the line. It's McCown.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Running back searching for a hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Quickly complete. On the move is the 30. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. At midfield, he's got room. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Finds his tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Open space at the 25. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the 1st down.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's McCown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Here come the Irish back on offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. On the run, it's Love. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
A third and long coming up here. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. The hand to the running back. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first down.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Line gets set, first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the catch. It's McCray. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got his man. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the middle. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. keep it on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Irish! And the stomping has commenced. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue. And the defense better do something about it.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Going up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's McCown. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. All wideouts, no backs. To the air on first down. They're trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man on the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McCown.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today.
And he throws another interception. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here for the offense. On the move, it's Love.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They'll try to pop the draw. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
That's a first down for the offense.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day.